Cleveland's own Fox 8 News in the morning.
Good morning, everyone. If you're just getting up, it is Thursday, May 3rd, almost the end of the work week here for you. Almost 6 o'clock, 71 degrees. It is mild outside today, but a beautiful start to the morning. I'm Christy Capel.
And I'm Wayne Dawson. Want to check in now with Angelica. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
You got the red memo. You're looking wonderful.
I thought it was pink.
Is that pink? You're right. Well, it's a hot pink. It's a hot
pink. It's pink.
Yeah,
compared to me.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess it is pink. Don't mind me. The eyes are the first thing to go.
As long as you get the name right, so it's okay.
And that is all that matters.
I give you credit for something.
Did he say it right?
Well, thank you.
Angelica.
He
well, see, I just like that
right.
little flair when I say it.
Angelica.
I do like when you say that.
A little flair, you know.
Usually the laugh that follows after. It's even better. There you go. Alrighty, everybody, looking good out there. And of course, today I decided to go sleeveless. Starting this morning with 71 degrees, already unbelievable out there. And it's going to be even hotter than yesterday, even though we already made it to 85 degrees. Last time we had 80s was back in March, and temperatures have already gotten warmer. To the north, a warm front, the one that surpassed the area yesterday, and there's still plenty of instability. So we're going to keep the chance of a couple of thunderstorms. Temperatures will be in the 70s all morning. Then by the middle of the day, upper 70s. And later this afternoon, upper 80s with a pop-up thunderstorm. Let's check on the roadways with Patty Harkin.
All right, thanks a lot. Good morning to you, Angelica. We are in Skyfox this morning, flying high over downtown. And everyone's pretty excited about the new casino, that's for sure, opening. And this sign is now operational, as you can see. And if you do come across the Interbelt northbound in the morning, it's kind of distracting. So please keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. All right now we don't have any accidents on the freeways. However, we do have one out in Geauga County, and we are headed to that. It is along Heath Road, just off of 322. Also keep in mind, today between the hours of 7 a.m. and 2 p.m., the East 9th ramp to 77 South, that will be closed. And there will be some work as well over in Lakewood that will have McKinley closed between Hilliard and Madison. But right now, as you can see, the highways, they are moving along pretty well. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you very much, Patty. Our top story this morning, it's almost time to place your bets at Cleveland's new casino.
That's right. State officials cleared the way for the Horseshoe to open its doors. Fox 8 Stacey Fry live at the casino to let us know when it will all happen. Good morning, Stace.
Good morning. We knew it was coming. We just weren't sure exactly when. But with yesterday's vote by the Ohio Casino Control Commission in Columbus, it is official. The Horseshoe is licensed, and the grand opening just announced it will be Monday, May 14th. That's 11 days away, making this the first casino in the state of Ohio. Horseshoe plans a controlled opening, sort of a dress rehearsal for next Thursday. That is going to be invited guests only for that event. They'll come, gamble with real money, just to make sure that everything's working properly. Then the big day, the Horseshoe opens 9:30 p.m. on Monday, May 14th. As I said, making it the first casino in the state of Ohio.
It's going to be a big party. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to showcase a lot of the exciting things in Cleveland. We're going to have the opportunity to showcase the historic building and then show people a facility that we're going to be extremely proud of in the city of Cleveland.
Yeah, it's going to be a very exciting day for a lot of people, not just all you gamblers out there who can't wait to get a peek inside. We've seen little bits of it. The gift shop opened earlier this week. We've gotten a preview of the buffet. We know the restaurants that are going in. Casino going to be ready for the very big day. I'll have a little bit more information about that, how that's going to work, and the grand opening coming up in the next half hour.
Stacey Fry reporting live from downtown Cleveland. Thank you very much. In other news this morning, a big break in the case of a man accused of scamming people into donating money that he said would go to help U.S. veterans. Last night, police found suitcases loaded with about $1 million at a storage locker in Portland, Illinois. They say it links the man who calls himself Bobby Thompson to the crime. No one knows his real name. Back in 2010, a Cuyahoga County grand jury indicted him on fraud, aggravated theft, racketeering, identity theft, and money laundering charges. He was caught Monday night. State Attorney General Mike DeWine says the man scammed Ohioans out of about $2 million. He may have made $100 million from people all across the country.
Confessed Chardon High School shooter TJ Lane is declared competent to stand trial. Dr. Philip Resnick, a psychologist and professor at Case Western Reserve, performed Lane's evaluation. He testified yesterday that Lane suffers from psychosis, auditory hallucinations, and involuntary fantasies. However, none of those things prevent him from understanding the case. Lane's next court appearance will determine whether he can be charged as an adult.
In other news right now, 5 men accused of plotting to blow up a local bridge have ties to Occupy Cleveland, and now the protest group says that they're being punished because of it. Occupy Cleveland has been around the city of Cleveland since October, but yesterday they were evicted by the city of Cleveland, even though a few of them stuck around. Federal authorities in Cleveland revealed they had arrested 5 men for plotting to blow up the Route 82 bridge over the Cauga Valley National Park. The suspects had been part of the ongoing protest in Public Square by the Occupy Cleveland movement. Yesterday, Cleveland city officials decided not to renew Occupy Cleveland's permit because they no longer needed shelter from the cold weather. And they say there are other factors.
I would say that when you open your tent to all comers, you've got to take the risk that some of those comers aren't going to be speaking your appropriate message. And I think that's what Occupy Cleveland's wrestling with right now. So it's certainly a matter of concern for us, but the decision on the canopy is related to other factors.
As of this morning, the Occupy Cleveland tent has been taken down, and there are no reports of any trouble.
A local sheriff's deputy is out of a job this morning after his bosses say he forced inmates to dance to the music of Usher as a punishment. An internal investigation reveals that on April 11th, Deputy Dominic Martucci removed a microwave from one of the pods at the Summit County Jail and placed inmates in lockup as punishment for being disruptive. According to the report, Martucci told the inmates he would return the microwave if they danced.
He went around, he pulled these guys and said he had like 5 minutes to figure out a 5-minute routine. They ended up bringing a couple of deputies, and they were looking at it, and he brought his iPod out and put it over their heads like this, and when the heads started playing music while these guys did a bump and grind.
We pride ourselves that anyone walks through the doors of Summit County Jail are treated with respect and dignity. And people that aren't, members of our agency that don't buy into that philosophy, have to face some sort of discipline.
In 2007, Martucci was on one of 5 deputies charged in the death of an inmate they were trying to restrain. All of them were eventually cleared. According to the report about dancing, Martucci said he did not realize it would embarrass or humiliate the inmates. Time now is 6:07. More of Fox 8 News in the Morning headed your way.
Up next, take a look at this surveillance video this morning. The footage of a deadly tour bus crash has just been released just days before a federal trial.
Plus, Jason Segel says he'd like to star in a movie with Hillary Clinton. Find out what she has to say about it. Good morning, Angelica.
Good morning, Christy. Good morning, everybody. And if you were a fan of the weather yesterday, we get another round of tropical heat and then thunderstorms. All the details in your 8-day coming up. Good morning, Patty.
All right, good morning to you, Angelica. Freeways are in good shape. Mother Nature is cooperating. Definitely going to need those shades as you head out the door this morning. Enjoy. Visit the UH Ahuja Medical Center Health and Wellness Expo this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for screenings, activities, and fun for the whole family, and a free bike helmet for the first 300 kids. Visit us at uhhospitals.org.
At Progressive, you can bundle your home and auto policies and save.
Don't worry, tiny people. Flo is a gentle giant.
Bundle home and auto at Progressive.com.
It's the Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery's Markdown Madness event. Save up to 50% on floor samples, closeouts, one-of-a-kinds, and more. Plus special financing available. The Markdown Madness event. Don't miss it.
Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Just when you thought the winning couldn't get more exciting, the kicker returns to Classic Lotto. Be ready, because when you play Classic Lotto, you can add the kicker for $1 for the chance to win up to $100,000. Experience all the hair-raising thrills and spine-tingling action of playing the hottest game in town. So don't miss the return of the kicker on Classic Lotto, because it's coming for you.
Washington promised to create American jobs if we passed their stimulus. But that's not what happened. Fact: billions of taxpayer dollars spent on green energy went to jobs in foreign countries. The Obama administration admitted the truth that $2.3 billion of tax credits went overseas, while millions of Americans can't find a job. $1.2 billion to a solar company that's building a plant in Mexico. $500 million to an electric car company that created hundreds of jobs in Finland. And tens of millions of dollars to build traffic lights in China. President Obama wasted $34 billion on risky investments. The result? Failure. American taxpayers are paying to send their own jobs to foreign countries. Tell President Obama, American tax dollars should help American taxpayers.
It's the Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery's Markdown Madness event. Save up to 50% on floor samples, closeouts, one-of-a-kinds, and more.